I almost died. Channel was all right. Welcome to the later. This is fairly late. It's basically the next day, but I still counted this broadcast as of today. I mean, as of yesterday. Well, it's confusing. Right now it's 12:30 in the Eastern time zone. It's 9 p.m. Pacific. So even though this is a late edition of the show, I still the date on the title of the show still says 1/23rd, 2017. 2017, Monday, January 3rd, 2017, though it is 12 a.m. right now, 12:31 a.m. in the Eastern time zone, but however, it's 9:30 a.m. in the Pacific time zone, so, and then all the other time zones besides East, Central, Mountain, Pacific, or it's 11 o'clock Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific, so it's still January 21st, 2017, in the rest of the country except the East Coast. Right now it's 12:31 in the Eastern time zone, while it's 11:31 in the Central, 10:31 in the Mountain, and then 9:31 in the Pacific. So it's not so late for everyone who's in the Pacific and Mountain time zone, but I have cut Pacific Mountain time zone, but I've counted this Pacific and Mountain time zone, but however, I've counted today's episode to be January, again, 21st, 2017, though it is January 23rd, 2017, though it is now January 24th, 2017 for the East Coast. For everyone who's in the East Coast, because right now it's 12:32 in the East Coast. But anyways, this is a late edition. I'm sorry we were late. We had some problems, and we'll get to that. If you notice, we have a different backdrop. We're no longer in the position where we were. We're in a better backdrop, a much cleaner backdrop, a much better backdrop. But we're still going to be still giving you news. So anyways, let's get to it. It's major stupidity because people still can't believe, especially the liberal media, that there were less of a crowd at Trump's inauguration. There was a lot of people at inauguration, and there was actually a lot of people up to the monument, the Washington Monument. But yet again, the mainstream media refuses to realize that's what happened. Here's what actually happened. There was actually that photo from 2009, 2007. We can't show it because we were late. We had technical problems. I can't show you any pictures. However, that photo from 2009, 2007. After I say this one story, I'm actually going to record this portion of the broadcast and put it as a pre-tape as a regular YouTube video, and we'll show you. We'll roll the pictures from that one. You know what I mean? So this is a live broadcast, and this portion I'll record this live broadcast on a loop, and then I'll put it as a regular video on the YouTube channel after I do this live stream, and y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyways, the photo between 2009 and 2017 is still alive. Those two photos, both. And again, I don't like Obama. Obama was a terrible president, but that photo taken of the inauguration this year is not true. That is not true. That photo was taken 30 or maybe an hour before he had got inaugurated. There is a photo. I'm going to show you another photo. Here's another photo. Here's original photo. 2017. But I guess again, here's a photo right here from 2009 and 2017, and compare and contrast. That photo was taken possibly hours before he had been inaugurated. That is not true. What the liberal media said was not true. That's not true. That's not true. That shit is not true. This is what really happened. This is what really happened. Actually, as he was about to get inaugurated, the crowd of people at the inauguration was as back as towards the Washington Monument. When those photos of the Caban crash 2009, 2017, and yes, in that 2017 photo you saw a lot of tarp, but yet again, that photo of 2017 inauguration was taken before it. Yeah, the 2017 photo was taken on I think on the right side screen it will be of the white tarp. That was taken hours before the inauguration. Here's a photo of him getting inaugurated. I mean, here's a photo as he was getting inaugurated, and it showed that all. This is again, and this photo is true. This is a photo of him getting inaugurated, tour inauguration, and the crowd. You could barely see not one white tarp there. The inauguration crowd was towards the monument, and absolutely, it was touching the Washington Monument. So what Sean Spencer said was correct. And again, this continuously liberal media who just could not get the fuck over it, over the loss of Hillary Clinton and all that shit, continued to lie in the dishonest media. That photo of Barack Obama, and I don't like Obama, but that photo of Barack Obama had to be taken early, along with the 2017 inauguration photo. Now, again, if you're watching this broadcast right now, this live broadcast, after this, I'm going to record on what I just said a moment ago, and then what I just said, I'm going to make a YouTube video, and I'm going to actually and then make a YouTube video out of why this little portion of this live stream. I'm gonna make a YouTube video out of it, and while editing the YouTube video, I'm gonna put the pictures in, so y'all confused about what picture you're watching the show right now. And you're like, what picture are you talking about, Gavin? There is no picture of 2017. On another course, on another, this portion will just be looped, and it'll be on a regular YouTube video, and I will insert the pictures in the YouTube editor or the movie editor that I have. So y'all watching this broadcast, I suggest you, if you're watching this on a read-one basis live stream, I suggest you click on that video on the channel page right now. Right now. So anyways, right now that's what we're working on right now. Continue to like, subscribe, and favorite, and the Millennial Turks. Thanks for watching. To the next story. Yep. All right, we're back. Can we do that again? I think we're gonna need to do that again. All right, let's do that again. Yeah. So there's a lot of controversy over the crowdiness of the Trump inauguration, and yet the liberal media cannot explain what happened. So those pictures from 2009, we're gonna pop these pictures right now. 2009, 2017. Those photos, first of all, both of those photos, and Rice Previous and Sean Spencer are right. That photo in 2017 inauguration was shot earlier before it got inaugurated. And now, because of that, the media continue to attack Trump when they were right. And then, of course, there's a photo from 2009 during Obama's inauguration. And oh, by the way, Obama's re-inauguration in 2013, less people were at that than this inauguration here in 2017. All right, so 2017 and 2009, that photo was taken early, and I'm starting to think that 2009 photo was also taken early at the inauguration, because here's another photo just minutes before Trump got inaugurated, and the crowd, and you didn't see as much white tarp as you see in the 2009-2017 photo. In 2017 side, you'll see as much white tarp, because hours later, as he was inaugurated, because again, that photo 2017, 2009, I think that 2017 photo was shot early. about a few minutes before he got inaugurated, a person took a photo, and it showed, besides the other photo, this photo right here, and it showed the crowd at this year's 2017 inauguration. Minutes before he had gotten inaugurated, you could barely see it. You could barely see any white tarp, and not just that, the crowd was far towards the Washington Monument. So that proves again, and then so that photo we just showed, 2017, the media, the bias, still liberal, can't get over Hillary Clinton's loss. Mainstream media continued to use that against Trump. Continued. It's amazing. So again, here's a real photo. Minutes before he got inaugurated, and this is the second photo of the inauguration, and you could barely see not one strip of white tarp. Not one strip of white tarp. And it's proven that he didn't show any white tarp. And the crowds are going to the Washington Monument. So yet again, media being biased as normal. But anyways, like, subscribe, and favorite this Millennial Talks video. Share this, and let's go against the liberal media that continues to be bullshit and continues to lie. Thanks for watching. All right, for you guys watching this right now, live right now, or watching this live broadcast on a pre-one basis. I was doing as you can say, we actually were shooting a video. I was shooting a video that I'm going to or doing the story we were just talking about, the inauguration crowds. I was doing a video on that again. So this what I just said a second ago, that live that I was talking about. Now I just said it one more time. That story one more time, so I could, after I do this live stream, I could re-loop that one portion of what I just said, and then put it back in, and then turn it into a regular, that one clip of this show. I'm gonna, what I just said a second ago about inauguration crowds, I'm going to record that one clip of this live broadcast. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, and I think I mentioned 2017, 2009 picture, and then the current picture minutes before the inauguration. I'm going to use the movie editor and insert those pictures. So that portion I just said a second ago about the inauguration, I'm going to record that clip. After this live stream, I'm going to record that clip, a part of this live stream, then put it as a normal YouTube video, and then put in that, and then post it on YouTube as a regular video, and then I'm going to put it on my movie editor, those photos that I was talking about. So, suppose I was talking about, because I do not have the current photos right now. So anyways, let's get to some other headlines. I'm going to go to the next story. No, by the way, every single news story I do on this show right now, as I speak right now, I'm going to record every single clip of every single news story, and then I'm going to re-loop and record every single news story and every clip of this show and post it on YouTube. And then before I post it on YouTube, I'm going to use a movie editor so I can put those photos in, or videos. And so posting on videos. All right. What were you doing now? All right. Let's get to our next story right now. It's kind of mad that y'all seen the behind the scenes nonsense that goes on. All right. Let's get to the next one. All right, we ready? All right. 5, 4, 3. All right, and we're back. A lot of backup. Hillary Clinton was a bad president, and she would have been a bad president if she had inaugurated right now, been the next president. But she's not, because she lost. However, the Clintons are still not getting in the salary. We have two stories on the Clintons right now. First story is Chelsea Clinton. Of course, she was an only child, had no siblings, but she was in the White House with Bill Clinton, the very rapist, sexist, and possibly father, maybe half. Hillary Clinton may be a half mother. We don't know that yet. I will talk about more about this in this little clip. Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, when they were in office, Chelsea Clinton was in office. Of course, she was a little girl when Bill Clinton was president and Hillary Clinton was first lady. However, even though Chelsea Clinton was that, Barron Trump knew. Chelsea Clinton was a kid when Bill Clinton was in office. However, there's a little bit of similarity going on in the current administration, the current presidency of Donald J. Trump. Donald J. Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump, will be the Barron Trump will be the first son in office since John F. Kennedy Jr. But anyways, what we were working on, Donald Trump's son, Barron Trump, will be again the first son since JFK Jr. And even though Donald Trump is president, they've had a little separation. Actually, the entire family, Eric, Don Jr., and oh, by the way, Eric and John, we can show you a photo right here. Eric and John Jr. Again, you're watching this on a live stream, you won't see this, but you're watching this little clip on a regular YouTube video right now. You'd see it right now. Here's a picture of Don Jr. and Eric Trump. This is a new era for, of course, the Trump administration. That's Don Jr. and Eric Trump for the next maybe 4 or maybe even 8 years will be controlling the Trump organization and their business now that Donald Trump had to give it up to their sons, Eric and Don Jr., because Donald Trump is president and it would be conflicts of interest, of course. Of course, why do you not see the daughter, Ivanka Trump, and Tiffany Trump, too? Ivanka Trump is moving to Washington. She did basically the same thing, too. She gave her company, Ivanka Trump, I think it was called, or whatever, corporations, whatever the ask was. The ask was she gave that up to, I think, a lady. So since Ivanka Trump has moved to Washington with her husband, Jared Kushner, and their 3 children. And by the way, they're living in the same neighborhood as the Obamas. By the way, they're living in the same neighborhood as the Obamas. Obama's Ivanka did give up her company to some friend. Her company, again, Ivanka Trump Corporations. But let's get back to Chelsea Clinton. Again, she was the only child. She was the only child conceived by Bill and Hillary Clinton. And as you probably know, when Bill Clinton was president, Hillary Clinton was first lady. Chelsea Clinton was the only child. She had no siblings. But however, she did face a lot of criticism because she was the first child. Now they say in politics, never bring the politician's child into it. They're already embarrassed enough, and all because of whatever scandals or whatever controversies, and we all know what Bill Clinton did. We all know Bill Clinton's a rapist. He is a rapist. He already dated Monica Lewinsky, and also in an interview in 1996, Bill Clinton got a girl pregnant. Yes, that's true. Of course, that lady who got I don't know that lady. It was Monica something. Oh, Pamela Day, I believe. Or no, it was Flowers. Yeah, it was her whatever her first name was, Flowers. She claims that Bill Clinton got her pregnant, and also she told Bill Clinton, but of course he wasn't, again, because he was a cheater. He had to keep it away from Hillary Clinton, of course. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. And so he wasn't so amused by it. However, Flowers had to give that baby an abortion. So, again, back to Chelsea Clinton. We're always going always off topic. Chelsea Clinton today decided to back Barron Trump. And as you probably know, Barron Trump and, of course, First Lady Melania Trump will not in the White House right now with their husband, President of the United States, our new president, Donald Trump. Actually, Melania Trump and Barron Trump, as you probably know by now, you probably have heard right now, they plan to stay in Washington. They plan to stay in Washington until July when Barron finishes school in New York, and then they'll move back. Move to Washington to 6500 Pennsylvania Avenue, the White House. But even though Melania and Barron will not be in the White House until then. And I know that Barron Trump finishes school in New York in July because I have family up there. My grandmother was a principal. My nana was a principal, so I say. Don't know conflicts of naming right there. Was principal in New York. Of course, they end school in July, unlike all the other school districts across this country. That's what makes New York so special. Anyways, so Chelsea Clinton, even though she was on Hillary Clinton's side this entire election, of course, the daughter, and again, the only child in Bill Clinton and President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton's First Lady tenure back in the late and mid 90s. However, Chelsea Clinton did back Barron Trump, saying in a tweet right here again, if you're watching this live on live stream, you're watching this live stream on a pre-taped basis, you do not see this picture. However, again, I'm recording this every portion of this live stream and then re-uploading it to YouTube, and I will put, while I'm re-uploading it, I will put these photos in the editor, and you will see it actually on the portion clipped broadcast after when I record these, do what I had to do, upload these portions on YouTube later after this broadcast. Anyways, here's the tweet for people who are watching this portion on this clip with this show on the main YouTube page. Here's a clip that Chelsea Clinton said. She says, basically what she was saying is that we should not, just because of the politicians, the politicians, or whatever the controversy of the politicians, to not interfere children in politics. And I frankly, for the first time in my life, let's take the tweet down to see my reaction right here. I frankly kind of agree. With Chelsea Clinton. We should not be bringing children into politics. It's not right. It's not right. And I personally agree with Chelsea Clinton. You should not bring children into politics. It's not right. Especially now, Chelsea Clinton is responding to the tweet made by a Saturday Night Live writer saying that Barron Trump will be the next homeschooled shooter. Yes, it's a tweet from an SNL writer, which means not just NBC News, not just MSNBC, but every celeb, every entertainment division, everyone who works for NBC is basically liberal as fuck. Because again, this writer, SNL writer, again, pop with the tweet right now. Tweet right now has this tweet that says SNL tweet that says Barron. This is again by an SNL writer that said because again, by the way, and not just Clinton, this not put this tweet up just because of that, but also because there's been a lot of cyberbullying because Barron Trump is going to be the first son since JFK Jr., as I've been stating this for the past 10 minutes now. And again, this is what SNL writer said again, that Barron Trump will be the next the next homeschool shooter. Now, after this tweet was sent out by this Saturday Night Live, SNL Saturday Night Live writer, this writer, whatever, she deleted the tweet. She deleted the tweet after facing lots of backlash. She deleted the tweet after facing lots of backlash on it, and no, we do not have any word if she's apologized yet. But again, she did apologize, but yet again, she has taken down the tweet. She has taken down that tweet. Anyways, let's get to some other. She has taken down a tweet. So anyways, yes, Chelsea Clinton, of course, backing up Barron Trump, because, I can understand Chelsea Clinton backing up Barron Trump, even though Chelsea Clinton backing up Barron Trump, even though Barron Trump will not be in the White House immediately. He should be in the White House along with Melania Trump, but they won't be in the White House until July, because I've been stating New York schools don't end until July, because when Anna was there. Anyways, even though Barron Trump will not be in the White House, 6500 Pennsylvania Avenue, along with Melania Trump immediately right now, coming in July, after Barron finishes school, as soon as he hits the White House, as soon as Barron moves into the White House, they are going to have a lot of criticism. They're going to have, Barron Trump's going to already have a lot of criticism and hate, because he is the father of the 45th president, the son, of the 45th president of the United States. So that's pretty understandable. That is very understandable, especially Chelsea Clinton, since she was also an only child in the White House, Chelsea Clinton. But she might not be the only child because Bill Clinton did have an affair with this girl named Flowers. We don't know, Jennifer Flowers. Bill Clinton did have a affair with Jennifer Flowers and got her pregnant. However, Jennifer Flowers had an abortion. So that was also in the late 90s from an interview from a news anchor. And that news anchor's show had been canceled immediately the day after, and that news anchor was given the walking papers. So maybe Chelsea Clinton wasn't the only child. Anyways, so that's really nice of it's really nice of Chelsea Clinton to stand up for Barron Trump. And not just that, because the liberal media is so liberal, it's been so fueled by the liberal media that yet again, they continue, they're fueling hate. And again, never bring children to politics. As after Donald Trump was inaugurated, I was looking on tweets on Twitter, and continual cyberbullying. Even there was a Twitter account made up to be just like Barron Trump, tweeting all this bullshit about Barron, saying, "Oh, Barron, I feel sad for you. I know what's the feeling." This boy, Barron Trump, he's now 11 years old now. This is an 11-year-old boy. Stop bullying Barron Trump. He's a great man. He is a great white boy. He's a great man. Barron Trump is beautiful. Don't make fun of him. Anyway, so that's what Chelsea Clinton, so it's really good Chelsea Clinton did it, and then that's backing him up. And that, again, she's doing this even in response to the bullying, and also, that's the bullying, but that stupid SNL writer who said that Barron Trump will be the next homeschool shooter. Who, by the way, SNL, NBC, you should fire that writer who said that. You should fire him. Or him or her. I think it was a her. You should fire her. So anyways, that's very nice of Chelsea Clinton to defend Barron Trump. Especially that she went through the same experience, and she's going to be doing the same experience, and they're bringing a child into politics, no matter how controversial the president, or maybe we almost had women president, whatever. Hillary Clinton did not win, but no matter how controversial that politician or president or politician is, do not bring children into the president or politician is. Do not bring children into that situation. Children into that. Bring children into that situation. Always remember that. I'm always going to repeat that. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. And make sure to like, subscribe, and favorite at the Millennial Turks. At the Millennial Turks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Whew, that was bad. I'm not going to redo that because I think I went a little bit off topic. Multiple times I went off topic in that. Move me up. Get on. All right, man. Where was that one? All right, and 3, 2, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. All right, and we're back. Bill Clinton is in a lot of trouble and should be in trouble in this. All right. Jeez. No, because you're taking the live stream over. Why are you doing this? I started late. I started late.
No, that's not my.
Plus, you give me 1:30.
No, because you keep me up.
Okay, I'll go on my bus. I just try to go on my bus right now. Oh, Mom, no, Mom, I'm not doing it.
You don't need to be up this late anyway. I told you that. You do have to go to school.
I understand that.
No, you don't. Because look at you. You're up at 1 doing it. Take it off.
I want to. I'm in the middle of live stream.
Turn it off.
Okay, can I just finish this last story?
No.
Please, Mom.
No.
No.
And you taking all it. No.
I can edit this
Yeah,
out.
if you make me say this one more time, you never see that tab.
Why are you making me doing this? This is not fair. Why are you making me do this? Why do you want to give him a tablet?